Hi, Sifu Bob, Reflex Flow Training here. Today we're going to work on some real fundamental basics on structure work from the internal martial arts. This can be found in Philippine martial arts and other martial arts styles as well, but this is just the real basic foundation. It's the biggest things people don't understand about arts like Tai Chi Chuan and Bagua and singing stuff like that is that actually they are, well, especially things like Bagua and Tai Chi are primarily grappling arts. You know, they do have strikes and kicks and they're well-rounded, but a lot of the focus actually is on grappling and structure and taking person center and keeping them off your center. So here are some of the really basic exercises. We're going to start here. You can't really see it here. I'm going to start with my heels, about a fist apart, toes out just slightly. Shift to my right leg, step to the left, turn the heel back, root, shift over, turn my heel out, turn it back, root, and shift over. Rise and sink. So on inhale, rise, exhale, sink. Now I want my head suspended, my shoulders relaxed forward, my back is open. I'm going to inhale as I rise, slowly, and exhale. Now I'm going to inhale, my hand's going to come up, back, and down. Up to shoulder height, just like they're floating in water. Your elbows are going to hang down slightly, your hands come back slightly, and sink. Now circle the hands out a little bit, inhale, rise up, and then exhale, sink, and as if you're squeezing a big ball, but very relaxed, shoulders down, elbows hang slightly. Okay, from here, turn the hand, shift. So, turn the hand, shift. Up, keep your knees bent, don't rise, and push. The way you don't rise is by, think about pushing into bending the leg that you're going to, the left leg, and then pushing with the right, in that order. Up. That develops structure. Now, hold the ball like this, and bring the hand up on 45. Right? Bring the hand to the center, and bring it up on a curve. Bring it to the center, and up on a curve. Okay. Bring it to the center, up on a curve. Now at this point, turn your waist a little bit more and bring the right hand under. So now you're holding the ball on the left, and shift all the way over. Turn it out even more, and all the way over. So my chest is slightly out towards the left. Now it turns all the way 45, bringing the hand under, and to the right. So my chest is just slightly out towards the right. And then it turns out all the way 45, pull, and shift. So if I'm over here, you're watching this, I'm all the way over to the right, and shift. Notice that my left elbow is hanging slightly, not down like this, not up like this, because that would put tension in my shoulder. Relaxed. Turn all the way 45, and shift. And turn all the way 45, and shift. Now, up, back, down. Right here, my hands are going to start to separate. I'm going to shift over to the right, and the right hand's going to come up. See how my elbow's hanging? Curve here. It's going to drop. My left hand's going to come up in a slight curve, and over. So you can do an inhale on one side, slow, and an exhale on the other, if you want to coordinate the breathing. But structurally, I'm pushing, bending that right leg and pushing with the left. I'm bending the left knee and pushing with the right. Notice how I have my fingers pointing out just slightly, not forced, but relaxed. Now here, I'm going to present, bring it here, and hold the ball. So that hand came down, out, and I circle it in, like I'm stirring a pot. And hold the ball here. Let's take my left foot, step out on 45, shift, and bring the hand up. Shift, and bring the hand up. Remember, the elbow's hanging just slightly. Shift over, balance, step out in front of the right shoulder, heel first. Start bending that knee and shifting, pushing, and come up. Chest is slightly out to the right. Bring the hands out. Right hand just the outside of the right shoulder, left hand in the center. Bring it back in like I'm scooping something in. Scoop it in. And then back out. Scoop it in. Back out. Elbow down slightly. Scoop it in. Back out. Right. Scoop it in. Back out. Shift back. Right. Step back on 45. My heel falls in. Right toe lifts up. Turn my waist. Hold the ball over on the right side here. Come forward, bang that right knee. Left hand comes up on a curve. Boom. Left hand's in front of that left side of the chest. Chest is just slightly out to the right. Twist out until the right hand in front of the chest. Left hand to the outside of the shoulder. Scoop, shifting back, bending that right knee, pushing with the left. Scoop it in. Exhale. Forward. Scoop it in. Exhale. Forward. Left elbows drop slightly. Back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you hear any cracking, that's because I have so much calcium in my shoulders from doing so much stick work from the FMA, from the Philippine martial arts, many, many years. Okay, I'm gonna shift back, pick up my left toe, turn out that left foot 45, shift, get my weight into that left leg, draw up the right, step out in front of the right shoulder, toe up. Now, when my hands come forward, my hand's gonna come up, and now it's the same thing as before. When the left hand's gonna stay in the center, and the right elbow's down just slightly more. It was right here, just slightly down, now it's on a 45. I'm gonna shift back, turning my waist to the left, 45. Drop my right hip and right elbow slightly, twist out 45 towards the right side, shift forward, and the hand's gonna circle back out. So I'm gonna inhale back and exhale forward. One, here's the second one. 2 times. 3 times. And here's the 4th time. Now at this point, I'm gonna circle back, see my left hand starts to circle out and come out here. And it's 1. I'm reaching to the elbow. 2, dropping the hip, 3, and 4. Shift back, pick up the right toe, turn it out, and I'm gonna come forward here. Shift, step, left hand comes up, 45 to the center, waist is still, chest still just slightly to the right. Shift back to the right leg, bending the right knee, drop the left hip, left elbow, and push forward, and circle it out. 1, winding it up, relax shoulders, 2, 3, 4. Now this time, hand comes out the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand's gonna come back, left hand's down, draw, step back 45, turn that left heel in 45, sit back, right toe comes up, shift forward, left hand's gonna come back down towards the hip, I'm gonna shift forward and push here. Now, left hand's gonna come up, if I start to shift back, left hand comes back off the shoulder, right hand down, it's gonna pull down, and it pulls down towards my hip, I'm gonna push out with my left hand. So give me a second here. Left hand here, and I'm gonna push. And then I'm gonna come forward. So I'm gonna come up, like I'm gonna salute, and out. Exhale. So inhale, back. 2, 2, roll it down. 3, and 4. All these can be done as 2-person exercises, right? He pushes in at my hand, I yield back, I come over and hit him in the head. So this is just an introductory movement. Boom, draw back, step back, right? And here, I'm gonna turn and come forward, right? Back, forward. Like I'm saluting and turn, shifting back, forward. So this is rolling the ball over. See, those 45-degree turns of my waist, pulling that hip in and down. Step over this way, and this way. Elbow still hang. Turn out the foot, out, circle around, circle around, circle around, circle around, and out and back, and press, 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 out, back, and press, out, back, and press, out, and back, and press, circle out, back, and press, out, back, and press, out, back, and press, step back, repulse, brush, repulse, brush, repulse, and brush. Back, turn the ball, and forward, back, and forward, and forward, and back, and forward. And so you're just turning that ball back and forward. I can do it back and brush down and out, and just continue this brushing motion. Step back, forward, here, brush, 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 back, over, and brush, pushing with the legs. Keep your foot rooted, knees never lock. Everything's with rooted to the ground. The waist determines the direction of your push. So those are just a few, fundamental techniques from like the Tai Chi Chuan system. This is a very strong structural thing. This is used a lot of times in MMA. You actually see this when somebody comes in with a knife is attacked here, right? This type of motion to stop that, so I can grab them, knee them, do other sort of techniques. This ward off is very strong when someone pushes. You turn the hand this way, like I do with these movements, right? This is very structurally strong. It's hard for them to go around the elbow. I can scoop them over this side, come in, or scoop them over this way, come in this way, bring it over. All sorts of different techniques that do come from these really, really basic type movements.